Christmas has always been my favourite time of year. We get eggnog, lights, presents, and occasionally we get some Christmas-inspired games on our favourite consoles. That's right, I'm talking about the Wii, baby! Of all the systems, the Wii has the most vile selection of shovelware, so it's time to rank every Christmas game we can find. First up, let's start strong to brace for this horribly depressing lineup. Mario and Sonic at the Winter Olympics seems to me like it's got the best odds of being decent since it was made by Sega. Well, this isn't exactly about Christmas. Who are we kidding here? It's a snow sport game, it fits the bill. This game was basically an easier Wii Sports, with their more specific target audience. Now, is it really Christmas themed? No, not at all, but it does set a pretty good standard. It has it all. It has progression, variety, roster, and a genuinely pretty good set of motion controls. The sheer number of game modes is just ridiculous, and the fact that all the ones I tried were enjoyable, that's even more insane. The figure skating game actually just had me locked in, way more than other games have recently. And I'm not kidding, 40% of my whole recording was just playing that figure skating game mode. Oh, that's a banger! I watched Yuri on Ice, I'm freaking goated at this. And there's obviously more to the rank than just polish. I wouldn't rank a shiny toad at the top. I genuinely like the vibes of this game, so I'm giving it an S for skate. And just for reference, that's based on this group of games, not all games by any means. Now here's where things get aggravating. Here we have a game that you actually probably haven't even heard of. We Wish You a Merry Christmas. Now I'm sure the reviews are a bit dramatic, it can't be that bad. Oh wait, 79% on Google reviews. Wait, what? Let me just, let me check the Skyward Sword reviews. Oh, okay, so it's gonna be nearly as good as...
Oh, this is great. Oh, this is amazing.
This game reeks. It is the absolute picture-perfect representation of everything there is to hate about shovelware. On one end of the shovelware spectrum, you have Shrek, games that have at least a bit of soul. And then on the other end, you have We Wish You a Merry Christmas, which is just a compilation of shitty mobile games. And it isn't even fun bad, it's just a bad. We have Doodle Jump, Cooking Mama, and this shit. It's almost like no one in the dev team even wanted to make this. F tier. Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. This one actually looks like it might have had some effort put into it based on the cover, so we might have a banger on our hands. Oh, this is promising. It's not every day they get a sexy beast like this guy to reel you in. Why is Rudolph doing legitimately everything? What happened to Santa? Who is this Yeti? What can I even say about this one? This game's just eh. The mini-games and graphics definitely have a bit more substance, but the minigame with the most actual gameplay is the first one, where you bounce items back and forth from either the Christmas tree or the Santa's sack, and the rest just suck. Tilting, that's great. Come on, Rudolph. We've only got one row of lights here, man. Oh my, wow, that was bad. No, that was like really shit. It looked like it might have some legs, but after you get into it, there's just not a lot to it. I'm done with this game. All you do is swing the controller around the exact same way as fast as you can, or whenever you get a prompt on screen. I need to stop. D tier, because it made me feel like I was doing something weird. Eminem's Adventure is debatably a Christmas game, but boom! There's a Christmas tree right there, so I won't have any complaints. And this one is the most exciting entry of today, because anything Danny DeVito's in is just absolute cinema. They've all had strokes except the woman. That's crazy. What is that texture that I just saw?
I'll just set the alarms and we can get out.
That is not Danny DeVito. Okay, we're off to a rough start, but it's not all bad. I mean, we have another charming lady
Wearing sexy boots.
and what seems like some actual effort in the way of level design. The fact that this game is in 3D is also just pretty cool, because so far, everything's just been 2D gruel. And look at this guy, he can do front flips! We have a relatively interactable environment, collectibles, multiple playable characters, and I think that bumps this one up a few marks. But the Christmas vibe is pretty dead. Aside from the Christmas tree, there's not a lot to it. So I think that would place it somewhere around B to C, but I gotta think about this. Would I rather play this game than any other game that I own? C tier. And now here we have our final, beautiful game of the day. Drumroll please. Santa Claus is coming to town. The big man himself is here, good old Nick. This game's a beautiful retelling of Santa's origins from SD over here.
Some ask for toys, but a lot ask questions.
Yeah, I mean, you look like you're about to ask me for meth, I'm gonna be honest. And I have a great feeling about this one, because it was made by our very own... Well, you can tell it's gonna be good, because it's by Red Wagons Games again. And this game's pretty alright. It just plays like worse Mario, but it does make up for it with its just horrible voice acting.
Aye, Burgermeister Meisterburger.
What the fuck is he talking about? This is one of the rare cases where that actually works in its favor. It's just so stupid that it's almost enjoyable. Like the part where Santa gets renamed to Kris Kringle?
We shall call him Kris. Kris Kringle.
What? Kris Kringle? Am I losing my mind? Seriously, this shit is just so weird that I kind of actually like it. On the gameplay side of things, it is just like I said before though. Mario Bros. Wii if it were 10 times less enjoyable and less interesting to look at, because the whole damn thing is snow and trees. It's just about at a level where if I were given the option to play this for 8 hours or go to work, I would just barely prefer to go to work. Okay, I would much rather go to work. C tier. Because at least it wasn't We Wish You a Merry Christmas. I found a present under the tree. I don't know what this is. I didn't order anything. Someone's put this here, I don't know. But I guess we should see what's inside. This really is like a low light of the Wii experience. I'm gonna be so honest.